COVID, just one of the many topics people want to hear about tonight from President Biden. Let's bring in pollster Frank Luntz, who has been talking to voters around the country. Frank, this is a diverse group that you talk to about a bunch of different topics, but what do they want to hear from President Biden?
Well, it's not only diverse, but it's also divided. And in fact, it was shocking to me just how different the responses were, not just between Republican and Democrat, but between voters of color and the white population. And I don't know how the president's going to unify when the priorities are different, the strategies are different. Even when they're talking about the same issue, they approach it so differently that it's going to be very hard to thread this needle this evening.
Let's listen to top issues from your group here.
Grocery prices are increasing and gas prices are increasing, and how are we going to combat inflation as we're throwing money that we don't have everywhere?
What's going on at the border, because that's something that he's been, very oblivious about.
Fatal police shootings of unarmed Black people.
Because
I am a mother of a Black son, and I am African American, and I'm tired of feeling hopeless and helpless.
Yeah, so a variety of responses there.
It's a variety, but it's pretty passionate. And the responses that we were getting, everyone's got a point of view, and everyone expects their point of view to be heard. And the problem, Bret, is that people they want to speak, but not many people are listening. And I think that I don't remember a time in my lifetime when people were more divided than they are right now.
This is young people, too, 21 to 39. You've got a part here about kind of looking into the crystal ball for COVID. Take a listen.
I need to know specifically a roadmap of what our nation is going to look like, post-COVID.
I feel like that's still the number one factor that we're all facing.
I'd like to understand, how do we get back to real normal, not the new normal?
Are people confused? Are they with the administration and the pitch that they've made so far?
It depends whether you voted for Joe Biden or not, quite frankly. And the issue really is, what's the light at the end of the tunnel? Can they get rid of their masks? Can they stop social distancing? If you got a light at the end of the tunnel, they're with the president. If they don't have a light at the end of the tunnel, frankly, they're not going to cooperate, and they're frustrated.
Very quickly, Frank, you're advising President Biden. What's your pitch here? State of the Unions or joint addresses are different speeches. Is your main focus optimism?
My main focus is what he talks about, which is unity, bipartisanship. Give the Republicans some credit. Give Donald Trump credit for the vaccine, and then talk about how you've got it out to the people. In the end, if we solve COVID, we solve so many of the challenges. If we fail to solve COVID, we're going to have a really, really bad year.
Frank Luntz, as always, thank you.